and greetings to you, my friends. I have another tale of Avalon for you. But first, to keep these stories coming and more, do please remember to like, share and subscribe to this channel. It is a great help and very much appreciated, I can assure you, yes. Now, the tale I have for you today tells of an elf who, through the remembrance of his duty and acts of kindness that he... I'm getting ahead of myself again, aren't I? So, if you're ready, I'll tell you the tale of Friends Among the Waves. Yes. Once an age ago, on the raging coast of Clan Tyrion's land, there stood a lonely watchtower, which the waves crashed and kissed, from the climbing of the sun to the rising of the moon. Many seasons had this tower stood, and many elves had been tasked with keeping a watch over the waves, lest they carry black-hearted raiders upon them. Now, this tale takes place in the days of Dylan, and in the season of his first watch. Dylan stood looking out far over the waves, his eyes growing heavy and lined, for the days of his watch were ones of nothing of note, until the southern winds attacked with their storms. The winds did deafen with haunting howls, the rain did bite with bitter coldness, and the waves crashed with the force of falling mountains. After days of this assaulting storm, Dylan was cold, wet, and forlorn. But as he wished for his watch to come to an end, a plea cut through the raging wind. Who calls out of this savage storm? I look, but my eyes see not your form. Dylan was bound by his honour and duty to not only watch, but to help all those upon the tumultuous sea. So, taking his boat, he followed the plea still coming through the wind. Call out still, clear and loud, for I will search as I have vowed. True to his word, Dylan searched through the grasping waves until he found the source of the plea, and guarding his face against the spray of the salt-stinging sea, he pulled the plea thither from the desperate water. But it was no elf that lay before him on the deck. Its feet were the fins of a fish, and its features were of a reptilian nature. Dylan was only shaken from his disbelief by the sharp rocking of the waves. What creature is this from the deep? Shall I give it to the water to keep? As Dylan looked down on this creature in need, he was filled with pity. My pals spoke of safety of all. Pleas of help, this creature did call. With no more need for thought, he took the cloak from his shoulders, wrapped the creature in its warmth, and brought it back to the shore. Once the storms had passed, Dylan placed the creature in a shallow cove under the cliff of the watchtower. Dylan visited the creature every day to bring it fish from the catch that the fisher folk brought to him each day. He would sit by the edge of the cove and watch the creature come and take from the fish, and slowly it began to swim more confidently in circles around the cove. As Dylan talked, it would stay close to the edge, almost as if it was listening. However, he had not heard it make a single sound since its pleas in the storm. This was the way of things for some weeks, until the day that, coming down to the cove with the day's fish, Dylan saw with a great leap and swish of its tail the creature went from the cove and disappeared into the greater sea. Dylan would return to the cove from time to time, but never did the creature return. Now, many years had passed. Dylan had completed many watches and had even risen to be a champion among the clan of the Tyrian. But raiders too had risen upon the sea. Dylan was chosen by the elder of his hold to take the sea back from those salt-stained ruffians. And so his ship rode the rough waters, as his ship patrolled between the Wanderer's Isle and the mouth of the Storm's Door River. The southern winds blew their attack once again, ripping his sails to rags, tearing planks from their nails and pulling elves below the wind. Winds blow and give your best. You'll never keep me from my quest. As if taking up his challenge, the wind blew with a greater might, and Dylan's ship was upturned in the water, sending him down into the watery blackness of the sea's unknown depths. But then Dylan felt the sun kiss his face, and the sand shift under him, and his eyes opened to see the shore.
I breathe, and do still yet live. Oh. But I to the storm, the sea did give.
Dylan, in this state of thankful confusion, looked out to the sea, and what did his eyes spy out on the waves? None other than the creature from his younger seasons, who simply gave a nod, and with a flick of its tail was gone once more under the waves. Your debt is now given and repaid, but our friendship was long already made. Well, you see, always show each other acts of kindness, as you never know when you yourself will be in need. Yes. Now, and of course, the brave champion Dylan saw off those raiders in the end, but that's a tale for another time in itself, I believe. Now, if this has given you any ideas for a tale of kindness or a story of mercy shown to another, then do please email it to me at bard.elven.tales@gmail.com with your elder, of course, and I'll make it into a video just like this one, and I'll take it back to Avalon to share with the rest of the elven folk too. Oh, and do remember to like, share and subscribe to this channel to spread these tales on your side of the mist, and I'll see you soon for more Bard Elven Tales.